and welcome to my channel. My name is Layla and this is Layla Crochet, and today I'm going to be finally testing out the Red Heart Flower Power yarn from Yarnspirations. So I got this from Joanne when I was over there and I have been dying. This was like my one item that I was like, I need to buy this when I'm over there. So I was super happy that I managed to get it, and I got this cute one and it's like grey with a black flower and purple in the middle. So yeah, we are just gonna try this out today, see how it goes. So I really like the regular granny square yarn. The only difference is that I use a 5mm with that, and that's what works with my tension. So I'm going to try this with a 5mm too, just because I think, obviously because it's the same brand and all of that. So you have all of the instructions on the inside of the label. So reading the instructions, it's pretty much the same. You have to leave a 4-inch tail at the start of the first colour. You start from the middle of the skein. So I'm going to measure 4 inches, which is there, and then we're going to make our little slip knot. I'm really excited to try this out, so I'm hoping that it goes great the first time. I was very lucky with the granny square yarn that it just worked straight away for me, so I'm hoping that this one will be the same. So it says we're going to chain 4 and join with a slip stitch to make a ring. Okay, and we're going to chain 3 and then 9 double crochet in the ring. 1, 2, 9. Wow, okay, that was perfect. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch, are we? Yeah, join. Now the only thing is that I feel like on here that this looked really purpley, whereas in real life it's actually just grey. So that's a little bit disappointing because I was kind of hoping for like a slight purple colour, but it's okay, it's fine. So next round I'm going to chain 3, 2, 3, and then it says 1 double crochet in the first double crochet. So it would be in here. I think I got that right. And then we're going to do 2 double crochet in each round, or we should have 20 at the end. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I must have started on the wrong double crochet. Oh no. Plus, okay, let's undo that. Oops, that's my fault. So we actually need to go into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. 20. And then once you've done that, the 3rd round you're going to so you're going to join them. So we'll join that, and then it says to slip stitch in the next double crochet. So we've done that. Chain 3 and then treble in that same space. 1 treble, 3 treble in the next. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 treble and 1 double, and then slip stitch into the next. So there is our first little petal. That's cute. That's very cute. There we go. So I'm going to do these other petals and then I will be back, and if I encounter any trouble I will let you know. Okay, have the flower, and I've done it perfectly, wow, almost perfectly. So on my slip stitch I've got like this little amount of black, but I'm just going to leave it like that because by the time it's pulled through it's barely anything. So I think I'm getting the hang of this all in one yarn now. So we've got 5 little petals. So yeah, I was saying I think I'm getting the hang of it. I think I use 5mm instead of 5.5. And then I try to keep my tension just slightly looser than normal. I do have quite tight tension, so I try to keep it just slightly looser than normal, and it seems to work out on the granny square yarn, and apparently now it is working out on this flower power yarn. So I feel like I'm quite happy at the moment, but I feel like it could still go wrong. We've still got a little while to go. So, because I think for now we'll be working on the outer part, and then we should have our square. So colour 3 begins, slip stitch into first double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet into the next. Yep, 1 double crochet into the next, 1/2 double crochet into the next one, 1 single crochet into the next, then another 1/2 double, half double, a double, and then a treble. So your treble ends up right in the dip. The only problem is it's really hard to, because this is the size of what you're reading, and it's really hard to like keep track of where you are. double. Oh, the double was in the next 2 stitches. And then a treble. Okay. But again, I think I like skipped a stitch. That seems to work because it does put the treble in the dip again, which is where I thought it was supposed to be the first time. That's wrong. Oh no. I said this would go wrong. Then from the half double, a single. Wait, this is... When did I do a single? I didn't. Okay, I'm starting to get the issue with this one compared to the regular granny square yarn, because the regular granny square yarn, you know how to make a granny square. It's just a case of getting your tension for the yarn change. This requires a lot more like thought and reading of the pattern, and it's so tiny that it is really hard. I'm gonna put my glasses on. I don't really think that this is going to make much difference, but who knows, maybe it'll help. God, these are dirty. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so confusing. Let's try again. The hair's gone up. We're getting serious. We're getting very serious. So we've got the chain 3, 1 double crochet into the next treble, 1 half double crochet, and then a single, 1 half double crochet, 1 double, in the next 2, and then the treble goes into the slip stitch, and then we follow it with another double. Okay, I think I'm getting there. So we've got a double, a half, a single, then we've got another half, 2 doubles, a treble into the slip stitch, followed by a double. Okay, we got there in the end. I think it is hard to read it off the paper though, because like I said, it is quite small, but I suppose like it's not the end of the world. I could just write this out and then I'd be able to see it. It's just a little frustrating trying to keep up with it. And then we join. Okay, so we have like this circular flower now, so I can only assume that the next round we're going to make it square. Chain 6 now. Wow. Okay, dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counts as 1 treble and a chain 2. 1 treble in the same slip stitch. Okay. 1, 2. 1 treble. 2 double crochet in the next stitch. chain one, one double crochet in the next stitch, one half, oh my gosh, one single, chain one and skip, one single, oh my gosh, so it's kind of like flaring in, two double in the next stitch. Okay, this is where it's getting confusing again, because it's saying about that the stars that you know how it is on a pattern, the stars that you crochet between, it says from the single star twice more, and from single star to the double star one more time, but then that would only give you one more corner. We're just going to go with it. This is very confusing. This is very confusing, just trying to keep track, and I don't know why, because I can follow patterns, but there's something about this. I don't know if it's the added stress of I don't want to run out of the colour. Maybe that's what's stressing me out. I don't know. We have the square. So we have one more round to do, so it's 6 rounds in total. So there's final round to do, and then I might have a flower granny square. I need to like change my position because I'm like this, which is just my typical crocheting position, but it's really bad for my back. So 6th round, going to slip stitch, chain 2 does not count as a stitch, 1 half double crochet, 1, 2, chain 3, 3 half double crochets in the same space. Okay. Chain 1. Is this right? Right, okay. So 3 double crochet in each of the chain 1 spaces, so you're not working into every stitch now. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're chaining 1, and then we have the other chain 1 space, which was between the little single crochets. Then we have another one here. And then in the corner, we're doing 3, chain 3, 3. Three, chain 3, 3. Yeah, and then we're chaining 1. Okay, this is obviously a lot easier than the rest of the pattern, of course, because you're just doing little granny clusters, but it's half double crochet instead of double. It is done. I'm so impressed with that. And then I've got all of this, which it does say leave a 24cm tail, but I definitely think this is a lot longer than 20, yeah, it's a lot longer than 24cm. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. What should my... So the square itself should be, is that 25 across? I'm not sure. Mine's only like 17.5cm across. So I think maybe I've made it a bit too small, but then the flower and everything worked out perfectly. Unless my tension's gotten tighter on the grey, it could have done. But I will just steam block it and it'll be fine. So then I can cut it. Look at all this pear. I am pretty impressed with that. But I do have some notes. First of all, this, I need to write it out because it is way too small to read. Secondly, I would definitely do the plain granny square yarn first before you attempt this, so that you have an idea of how it works with the colour changes. This one is the granny square one is beginner friendly. This I would say is more intermediate. I can read patterns and I just don't know why this was so difficult. I don't know. Mine is probably smaller because I've used a smaller hook, but that's just with my tension. I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing is that obviously I thought this, and it does kind of look a bit more purpley now the other colours are in there, but I'm very happy with this, and I'm really hoping that it does come to the UK because we had to wait for the granny square yarn, so I think we're probably going to have to wait for this so I can get some other colours. And there is, I just want to point out the little diagrams. So if you prefer the diagrams, I can read these, I just don't really like them, but if you prefer them, there is the little diagram as well. And the instructions are also in French, in case you are French or native speak French. You have instructions here. So yeah, overall, I think this was pretty cool to try out. I'm glad that I finally tried it out. The yarn itself is a medium 4 weight and you get 250 grams and it should make 12 squares. So, but I have found with the granny square yarn that it makes 13. So, I don't know. I'm not going to have time today to test out, but I will update you at some point how many squares I got out of it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried this and let me know what colour you got and what you thought of it, what you think of it compared to the granny square. Do you think the same as me? Like, it's a lot more complicated, but the outcome is very, very cool. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked me, maybe you could subscribe, that'd be nice. I'm getting closer to 400 subscribers now, which is mad because I feel like just like a few weeks ago I was like, I'm nearly on 300 and now I'm nearly on 4, and that's really cool. So yeah, thank you for that, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.